I'm reaping the harvest God promised me. Take back what the devil stole from me. I'm reaping the harvest. Listen, y'all, I want to do this video real quick about me working on the weekends, right? So it's not every weekend that I work, and I'm going to let you know it's not 8 hours necessarily when a boy work. You feel me? Like, there has been time where there was trainers, but I want to be real transparent because I want y'all to know a little bit about the lifestyle of Change Agent Cooper because, you know, people going to talk about it anyway. So let me just get it to you. You dig? Today I chose to work half a day, and I'm actually worked a half a day last week on Saturday, and it's fine. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I modify my schedule during the week, and I would recommend if you are a change agent like me that's doing the boots on the ground work, you know, working with the people, especially people in recovery, please consider modifying your schedule during the week to be able to pick up some hours on the weekend, because that's a time when your peers may not be working, your clients might not be working, so you might be able to connect with them. And on Saturdays, I can really sit down, focus, and power through. Like, the day was very, very productive. Working from like 7:30 to 12:30, because I'm just starting my video. But it was about 7:45 a.m. somewhere around there when I got here, and I worked to 12:30. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? It takes what it takes to get the job done. And plus, listen, this ain't no factory job. This ain't no job to where it's like working like 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. Like, I'm a whole life change agent, and many of you are too. You dig what I'm saying? It's not all glory be to me, it's all glory be to God. But listen, this Saturday I was able to put some work in, get caught up on my emails, and able to do a referral to community action opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain paperwork that got to be done. It's like, it ain't nothing wrong with working on the Saturdays, and like, if you feel like you can pick and choose what days you want to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that doing this kind of work. Like, if you really trying to make a change, and look, it's the impact for me. And let me tell you this too, like, you think I'm finna complain about the work that I do when all my life I worked and got it from the mud. I got it started from the bottom. Before I was even getting paid to do this, I was doing this. Yeah, I got people that can vouch for it. Before, it was my job to do a lot of what I'm doing now. I was doing it as I could voluntarily because I really love to help people. You know what I'm saying? It was never all about the bread to me. You feel me? It is a good thing that I am getting paid to do it, because there were people that was getting paid to do it over the years and they wasn't doing it. You dig what I'm saying? So whenever I think about me working on a Saturday, man, I'm living my dream. This is the job of my dream. You feel me? Helping people, paying for people's trainings. You know what I'm saying? Helping people get jobs, being a listening ear. Here lately, I don't have as many peers on my caseload, but I'm mentoring those that's going into the workforce now. I done transition more into like the supervisory role. You dig what I'm saying? Like recruiting and sponsoring trainers and mentoring people as they go into the workforce. And so this don't feel like work. And as a person in long-term recovery, that's what we do anyway. We chop it up with each other, checking in, seeing how you doing, talking about opportunities, what's happening in the recovery community. It don't feel like work, fam. So let me tell you something. Like, if you think I'm finna get where I finally wanted to be and start complaining about what I'm doing, you got the wrong one. And it don't feel like work to me anyway. This is what happens when your passion kicks in. You dig what I'm saying? This is what happens when them values lead. When the values lead, it don't feel like work, man. I'm telling you, I love what I do. I love helping people. Glory be to God for putting me in this position. But it's okay to be doing something on the weekend, man. I could have chose a different field. If I wasn't willing to do what I'm doing now, I could have chose a different field. They got other short-term job trainers at the community college that pay good money, and some of them trainers pay better than what I'm getting paid now anyway. So if I wasn't passionate and I wasn't really genuinely committed to the work, you dig, I needed to do something different. You know what I'm saying? And if you are a person that's starting to get burnt out in the field, do something different. It's a lot of opportunities in this area, specifically the manufacturing industry. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and they paying, and it's a short-term job training, and they got a financial aid for them training. So you ain't even got to come out of pocket. And I know GE hiring, Buku hiring, they Eaton hiring, the city of Asheville hiring, Mayheck hiring, HCA hiring. You know what I'm saying? Jacob Home hiring. What's them other my people at New Belgium at the brewery? They finna start hiring. So if you're a service provider and you starting to get burnt out, man, try something different. You know what I'm saying? You can holler at me, or I can get you connected with one of my comrades in the workforce development space. Shout out to my homie Ronnie Copeland over there doing big things at the community college. Her and my sister Samantha Justice. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about the service providers, like, I'm telling you, it get like that. And sometimes you have to take a break from the field. But let me tell y'all this, because I know people like to talk. I'm going to give it to you straight from me. Ain't nothing burning out right now on Philip Cooper. Far from it. Check my social media. Y'all think I'm on social media just to be the spotlight? Man, stop. I'm on social media to be transparent with y'all. That's why I be trying to give y'all all the game. I'm giving you free game, or what my homie Carlito used to say, free jury. You dig what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all free jury. It was freely given to me. I'm going to freely give it to y'all. And transparency is what I said. That's one of my values is transparency. I ain't got nothing to hide. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this and I'm going to close out. When you start looking at what's going on with Change Agent Cooper right now, just so y'all know, like, Inspire coordinator at the Land of Sky Regional Council. Shout out to the ARC and Dogwood and Via for funding that project. Recovery to Careers. We working with people who are in recovery, who are going back into the workforce, meaning out of treatment, out of prison, helping them get jobs, providing peer support, and helping them build recovery capital. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. And with that project, we're also working on ending stigma. And how are we doing that? The tangible tactic is recruiting and sponsoring and mentoring those service providers that are new to the field. Shout out to the peer supports that have maintained their recovery and getting into the field. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we doing at Land of Sky. And then on the other end, Voices of Affrilachia, let's go. State funded. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to United Way of Rutherford County. We working on ending the mental health stigma in the black communities of Western North Carolina. Why? Because we all know that it has not been normalized for black people to get therapy, normalized for black people to go to treatment. That's why a lot of the people you see getting out of treatment up here right now, a lot of them don't even be black. You feel me? Because not many black people do it. So we trying to normalize asking for help. And our tangible tactic at doing so is addressing it by diversifying the mental health workforce. You feel me? And that means we are raising up more community health workers and certified peer support specialists of the Affrilachia footprint. Yeah, the Appalachia counties, it's like 31 of them. You dig what I'm saying? And we are raising up more people of color to get into the field. Not just paying for a training, but being available for the mentorship. You dig? Because you don't just go into the peer support field and become an expert. You dig what I'm saying? It takes learning and working close to professionals. It's got a lot of knowledge and a wealth of knowledge. You know, I was blessed to work alongside a guy named Danny Lubavitch. I always like to give him credit because, like, I got my peer support training in 2012, and I was working at the Neil Dobbins Center, and I was working alongside a licensed clinical addiction specialist that loved to teach, and I was soaking it all up because I was like in that stage of like new to the field, trying to learn everything I could. Other brothers can vouch for Danny Lubavitch, like Arthur, Howard, all of us came from under the tutelage of Danny Lubavitch, Adrian Crawford, and Danny was always trying to teach us something, giving us stuff to read. He was a hell of a guy. I wish he could be like a CCS and a certified clinical supervisor in this area. I just went on the whole tangent. I'm still going to keep the video to less than 10 minutes. But just so y'all know, yes, I'm working on 2 projects, and one of them is Inspire, and I got a team, my squad over here putting in work, and then with the Voices of Affrilachia, we rolling that out. Shout out to the United Way of Rutherford County. If you know somebody, is specifically a black person in Western North Carolina who is thriving in recovery, that is not a certified peer support specialist, please send them my way, because I want to have a conversation with them and see how they want to act. If they want to get that training, we will sponsor it. And we got stipends for them. Let's go. Want to talk about addressing inequities? That's how you address them, with investments. Duh, level the playing field. We ain't playing no games. Voices of Affrilachia, we is not playing. Shout out to my co-leader tour, Jersey. What's up? You know what I'm saying? We raising up more and more people. We ain't playing no games, man. Suzanne Missouri Porter, that's the big homie. Grateful for her leadership. You know, but yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. Like I said, man, it got kind of random. Initially, I wanted the video to be about like me working on the weekend, and there's nothing wrong with working on the weekend. I used to work at a crisis center. You know what I'm saying? We used to work 7 days a week. I mean, I didn't work 7 days a week, but it wasn't like the weekend was sacred. It's work to be put in. You feel me? This is human services. That's how it goes down. Welcome to the field if you new. And if you're trying to stay connected to people that's really putting in the work, follow me on social media. I'm raising hella awareness about what's going on in Western North Carolina, because that's where I'm born. That's where I was raised. You dig? Appalachia Strong. My name is Change Agent Cooper. I'm not the answer, but I'm for damn sure the alternative.